Have you ever gotten a compliment that at first sounds kinda like an insult? Well, in Korean, there's an amazing expression that does exactly that. We're going to break it down today, and I think you'll be surprised by just how useful it is. Okay, here it is, the star of our show today. 귀신같이 알아맞히네. Let's say that one more time. 귀신같이 알아맞히네. Now, if you try to translate this literally, word for word, you're probably going to get a little lost. Let's see why. So, the word 귀신 literally means ghost, and your first instinct is probably to think, okay, something scary, something spooky, right? I mean, that's a totally logical guess, but in this case, it's actually a trap. Surprise! It's actually a huge compliment. When you say someone did something 귀신같이, you're not saying they're scary. You're saying they did it with this incredible, almost supernatural accuracy. It's a way of expressing amazement, not fear. So, how in the world do we get from ghost all the way to uncanny accuracy? Well, the magic is all in the grammar. Let's take a look at the simple formula that unlocks this entire concept. The secret ingredient here is the particle 같이. When you attach it right onto the end of a noun, it creates this awesome comparison. It means like a noun or in the style of a noun. But here's the thing, it's not about being literally similar. It's all about the feeling, the qualities we associate with that noun. Okay, let's break down our original sentence. We've got 귀신, the ghost, then we have 같이, our like particle, and finally, 알아맞히네, which means you guessed it. So if you put it all together, the logic is, you guessed it in the manner of a ghost, almost like you had some kind of sixth sense to know the answer. This really shows you the massive difference that one little particle can make. If you yell 귀신이다, you're saying it's a ghost, and, people might actually run away. But if you say 귀신같이 왔네, you're totally amazed. It's like saying, wow, your timing is perfect. How did you even know to show up right now? All right, so you get the whole ghost example. Now let's dive into how this super powerful pattern is used all over the place in everyday Korean. I promise once you get the hang of it, you'll start hearing it everywhere. Here are some of the absolute essentials you'll hear all the time. 가족같이, that describes a really warm, close relationship, like family. Then there's 바보같이, which means doing something foolishly, like a fool. 매일같이 really emphasizes that you do something every single day, without fail. And 새벽같이 means you're up and at 'em super early, like the dawn itself. Oh, this one is one of my personal favorites. 거짓말같이 사라졌어. Literally, this translates to, it disappeared like a lie. You use this for when something vanishes so completely or a bad situation gets resolved so perfectly that it's just unbelievable. It feels like a miracle. You see, this pattern lets you paint such vivid pictures with your words. You can be comfortable with someone, 친구같이, like a friend. You can treasure something, 금쪽같이, like it's made of gold. Or you can work super hard and tirelessly, 소같이, like a cow. All right, enough theory. You've seen how it works. Now it's time to actually put it into practice. This is how you're really going to make it stick. Okay, first up, how would you say this? He treats me warmly like family. I'll give you a hint. The word for family is 가족. Just take a second and think about how you'd put that together. So, did you get it? The answer is 가족같이 대해줘. See? You just pop 같이 right onto the noun. You're doing great. Okay, on to the next one. Imagine you waited around for someone, but they never showed up. How would you express that feeling? I waited like a fool. And your hint is, the word for fool is 바보. And the answer is 바보같이 기다렸어. Perfect. You're not just saying you waited, you're describing the way you waited. See? You're really getting the hang of this. All right, last one. This is a quick quiz to check the nuance. If someone tells you 새벽같이 일어났어, what are they really trying to say? Is it A, I woke up looking beautiful like the dawn, or is it B, I woke up extremely early? The answer is definitely B. Remember, 새벽같이 is all about the timing and the diligence of waking up right at the crack of dawn. It has nothing to do with how you look. If you got that, you've totally grasped the figurative power of this pattern. So there you have it. You've just added a really powerful, creative new tool to your Korean toolbox. You can now compare actions to pretty much any noun to make your speaking so much more vivid. So my question for you is, what are you going to try expressing first with 같이? Thanks so much for watching.